Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make one of these bad boys, a Cannagar. All you'll need is some high quality, top shelf cannabis. Higher quality the better. About an ounce. You'll need as much keef as you can get or as you want, and you'll need as much hash as you can get or as you want. These two are completely optional, but they do add class to your Cannagar. Now, that's what you need to go in it. What you need to make it is hemp wick. No length in particular, just a good amount of hemp wick. Skewers. You can get them anywhere, 99-cent store, supermarket, anywhere. And your molds and tamper. Now, this is a tricky part. You can make your own like I did out of bamboo, which is rather easy. And if you need help figuring that out, let me know in the comments below and I'll help you with that. But you need a mold and tamper. You can get it offline if you can't find access to bamboo or you just don't want to do it. Go online and get a Cannagar mold. Pretty easy. Or you can just make it. So what you're going to want to do is you bind your Cannagar mold till it makes a circle. Just a regular complete circle. You could use rubber bands for this. You could use whatever. On the bottom, as you'll see, there is a little hole in there, and that's to fit the skewers through. This one is already bound and standing. It's a little off kilter, but you get what I'm saying. The holes are in the bottom. There's a hole in the bottom. You feed the skewers through the hole in the bottom, and it stands like this. You get your card, you get your cannabis, you fill it up around. You fill it as much as you can. You put it in there. Fill it. Get your tamper and tamp it down. Tamp it, tamp it, tamp it. Keep on doing it. The first couple times you do it, you want to do it really tight the whole time actually. But if you're gonna add your extra stuff, you want to do just the weed by itself first. You want to get a nice little base of just the weed by itself, and then you can start adding layers of your hash or your keef. That's what I did on this one. If you look, you can kind of see the lines in there, and that's the layers of the hash and keef that I put in there. So you want to kind of do it in layers, and it'll give you a nice little something to puff on. So all you do is you fill it up, put as much weed as you can in there, use the tamper, tap it down, keep on just doing repeat over and over, repeat. I put 3 layers of hash in the one I made, 3 layers of hash and 3 layers of keef kind of mixed together. So that's what I did. Just fill it up, tamp it down. Once it's filled as far as you want to go and you can't tap it down anymore and you've tamped it down as hard as you can, you let it sit in this overnight. You bind it with the hemp wick. You don't got to bind it super tight, or you could just do it with rubber bands like I did. I kind of made my own. Let it sit overnight. Okay, in the morning when you wake up, or after, you can let it sit however long you want. You can wait till you get after home from work the next day, whenever. Okay, pop this bad boy open, and this should pop out very nicely. Just slide right out. What you're gonna want to do is oil the inside with coconut oil. So use coconut oil, oil the inside, get a paper towel, wipe off the excess, and then you get the rubber bands, put it together, put it like this, set it up, then you fill it up, and then you just tamp it down. So this is the main pain in the ass to acquire yourself or to buy. You're gonna have to buy this or make it yourself, and it's pretty easy to make it. So like I said, if you want to know how to make that, let me know. I'll show you how to make it. It's pretty easy. So it's just repeat. Fill it up, tap it down, repeat. Fill it up, tap it down, repeat. Let it sit overnight. Pull it out in the morning. When you pull it out, it's gonna look like this, but without the hemp wick. Okay, it's gonna be hard. It's not gonna be all the way hard as it's gonna be when you smoke it, but it's gonna be hard. Pop it out, wrap it with the hemp wick. There's no wrong way to do it. You're just kind of protecting it and keeping it from falling apart. So that's what you do with this. You don't got to do it too tight, just nice and firm. Let it sit for about a week. After that week's up, you can actually let it sit to up to 6 days. I'd like to just let it sit at least 5. Anyway, once it's been sitting at least 5, then you wrap it with your choice of wrapper, either cannabis leaves, which is another whole nother thing I haven't even got into yet, but it looks relatively easy. Or you could use a blunt wrap of your choosing. I would use a wrap, not a cigarillo, and or a hemp wrap, which is what I use. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty easy. I wanted to keep it under 5 minutes, so get a little over 5 minutes rambling. So if there's any other questions or you want to know anything else, if I left anything else out, just let me know. You let it sit like this 5 days, wrap it, re-wrap it again, and then you're good.